welcome Father Simone on behalf of Bishop Kemi, past President Carochi, Chair Klaus, all our delegates and dignitaries, alumni, faculty, staff, and students, and especially the adorers of the blood of Christ. I am honored to represent my fellow presidents of the college and university celebrating President Jagger's inauguration today. My favorite book is written by a young man, a millennial, who went to DC to get a law degree and decided to try to find if we could find the answers to what ails us in this country through the wisdom of the founders. He only looked at original source documents. And what he found was the founders believed that our citizenry, in order to have a democratic republic, the citizenry must have two characteristics: virtue, i.e. morality, and knowledge, i.e. education. The founders believed that virtue, that morality, that a moral code could not come from the outside. It had to come from within. It couldn't come from the king, the government. It had to come from within. And the founders felt that the best way to establish that moral code was through the practice of faith, through the practice of religion, whether through an organization or a church or by oneself. And we know that in the last 60 years, the practice of faith has gone down. That is a red flag for our republic. And knowledge, i.e. education. The founders believed in private education, public education, self-education, home education. And for the first time in our country's history, both sides of the aisle and the media believe that knowledge, education, especially higher education, does not give a return on investment. Red flag number 2. But at places like Thomas More University, where Kathleen and I work together, and St. Thomas University and Archdiocesan University in Miami, and especially here at Newman University, we are the guardians for virtue and knowledge. And I would argue that we should not have one without the other. Father John Butler, the VP for Mission at Boston College, and also an STU grad and a board member, gave me an interesting take on a mission discussion at STU recently when we were talking about Catholic identity. And he said that when he talks to his faculty, he explains to them that Boston College and other Catholic universities are the last bastions of freedom when it comes to education. I thought, wow, everyone always looks at us and says, oh, Catholic schools are too constrained and too rigid and so forth and so on. But he said, wait a minute, at Catholic universities, we can still talk about God. We can talk about theology. People will not resist that. So we actually can do more at our Catholic universities. We know that the Catholic intellectual tradition says that we will seek out all answers no matter where they take us, knowing that in the end God is at the center. And the Catholic intellectual tradition is alive and well at a university named after the great St. John Henry Cardinal Newman. And Bishop Kemi's homily today was spot on that point. This past commencement at St. Thomas University, I made this statement: 24-hour news and social media is dividing this country for ratings and clickbait. I'll say it again. 24-hour news and social media is dividing and destroying this country for ratings and clickbait. So we have a duty, because of our virtue and knowledge bestowed upon us at our Catholic universities, to rise above that division and that destruction and be bridge builders. We must build bridges in politics. We must build bridges in race. We must build bridges in our faith. And we have to start at the beginning. We must build bridges in our families. But as Catholic universities, we still need to lead with conviction. There's a reason why the Catholic Church has been around for over 2,000 years. We don't just change with the wind. From personal experience, I can tell you that your 12th president, President Jagger, is a bridge builder who will lead with conviction. She has the academic bona fides in the sciences. I witnessed her ability to lead a faculty, change culture for innovation and new programs, and take a college on the brink of financial disaster to record enrollment, record fundraising, and solvency. And, you probably didn't know this, she was a child actress and a child model. So President Jagger has it all. Virtue, knowledge. She's a bridge builder. She's a leader with conviction. She is so resilient. And as her husband said today, she is kind. And my favorite part about Kathleen is she is all about her family. And now Newman University has her to navigate the most turbulent time in higher education. You are very fortunate to have Dr. Jagger now. Or as my daughter calls her, Dr. Swagger. I spent 10 years working for the Sisters of Notre Dame, and they talk about a providential God, a good God. And I'll tell you how providential God is. Dr. Jim Jagger, in high school, was a stellar athlete, and then went on and played at Harvard. He was very fast. You know what his nickname was in high school? Jimmy the Jet. Jimmy the Jet. We are here with the Jets. So I end all my talks at STU with God bless and go Bobcats, but today is certainly different. On behalf of all the college and university presidents that are here today or are here in spirit, we congratulate you, President Jagger, and we are here to support you if called upon. So God bless your 12th president, President Jagger, her husband Jim, and her family. God bless the Newman University community and all present here today. And of course, go Jets!